Hello, beautiful and beloved ones. This is Lorelei from the Tightrope to 5D Music Reactions, and welcome or welcome back. And if you wonder about that strange title, these days I'm bringing you a message about, after every other music reaction, about this historic shift from third dimensional consciousness to fifth dimensional consciousness for the entire planet. Never happened before, but today is a no message video. However, you can check out an entire huge playlist of 5D messages. So let's go today to Mission Soul's Sweet Child of Mine. Before she starts, my goodness, that extraordinary guitar playing, huh? They're just a bunch of, I don't know what to call them. What do you call them? Like, when you are musical, I can't think of a name for it. Like they came out of the womb doing that. It's like they came out of the womb doing that. Maybe you can give me the word in the notes, you know I'm looking for, right? It must have been that their family is very musical, of course. So had to come from that, you know. Oh my goodness. The father, of course, plays. So I don't know. This is just extraordinary that three of them could actually be so good at that. Let's continue, though. And don't forget, by the way, I have my member tiers now. And you could check out the video about that. That tells you about the 3 different tiers. I've been furiously putting videos in there for you. So check it out. Let's continue.
She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as a bright blue sky.
Yeah, child prodigy. That was the word I was looking for.
See her face, she takes me away to that special place, and if I stare too long, I'd probably break down and cry. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Whoa, sweet love of mine.
Brother in the back there is plugging away too, huh? He's a little cutie and he's keeping that perfect beat. Pretty darn good there, I would say. And I think everybody relates to this song, by the way, because Sweet Child of Mine, don't we all just relate to it, right? Because we all just love our beautiful, sweet children. And I have 3, by the way, never mind my cat. I have 3 that I reared and that were so wonderful, and those were the sweet children of mine. And we all can relate to that. That's why this song is so powerful, I think. Give a comment, by the way, if you always feel warm and fuzzy about this song. I just always feel warm and fuzzy about this song. What are the songs, by the way, that make you really feel warm and fuzzy like that about your children or whatever? I'd like to hear that as well, by the way. And if you have any suggestions from them as well. And if you're enjoying this, give me a like. Give them a like later. It's always in the notes. They're doing a great job. And subscribe. Let's continue.
She's got eyes of the bluest skies, as if they thought of rain. I hate to look into those eyes and see an ounce of pain. Her hair reminds me of a one safe place where, as a child, and pray for the thunder and the rain.
too, by the way. Just seeing this coming out of them, and they're the sweet child of their parents, right? They're still so young, right? Those are those beautiful, sweet children of their parents. Let's hear what she does. Let's go back just a tad. And they know what they're doing vocally too, so they clearly have had somebody helping them with that too. I don't know if that's the mom or the dad or somebody else, but yeah. Just have to remark on that. So unbelievable for someone of her age to have that level of expertise on that guitar. That is unbelievable. Holy moly. I have to go back a little bit. Just we'll hear this one here and hear what she does so we can hear that. But that was unbelievable. Where do we go now? Where do we go? Where do we go? Oh, where do we go now? Where do we go? Oh, where do we go now? Ooh, where do we go now? Oh, where do we go? That. We gotta go hear that ending again. Oh my goodness, she rocked that. Oh my goodness, that was absolutely fantastic, phenomenal, phenomenal, unbelievable. That's why I put those two words together, I think. Really just extraordinary, phenomenal. I think I'm going to keep that one. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And oh, let's see. We got to put that on our scale now. 1 being very third dimensional, fear, pain, sadness, anger, suffering. None of that's in there. 10 being very fifth dimensional, love, peace, joy, bliss. The love. There's so much love. Like this is all about the love you have for that sweet child, for that innocent, beautiful, full of love child, right? That's all about that. Now, the beat is a little jarring, like in terms of lifting you up to the higher dimensions. Of course, it's a rock song, so that's what it's meant to be. You know, that's the feel of a rock song, right? So on this, it's not like sort of like soothing or you know putting you in states of bliss or ecstasy, but it's certainly about love and it's certainly kind of joyful, if you will. So with all that in mind, I'm going with, like, on this song, a scale of 1 to 10, how much it pulls you to the higher dimensions. I'll go with like an 8 on this one, just because mostly the love that's in there, just so much love in there for that little one. And that's not how great they did it. On a scale of how great they did it for a rock song, oh my goodness, right? It's off the chart, you know. But it does, these rock songs do give me a bit of a headache. You can kind of feel on your, rocket as a general thing is not necessarily often pulling us very high to the higher dimension, unless like this one, it has such a message of love or something that pulls you that way. But the feel of it, you know, is not, it's not that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like what could you say, like something that puts you in states of peace and bliss and all that. That's the whole nother ball game on rock, right? Hard rock especially. So but very legitimate, you know, all the kinds of music grew up with their own special flair. Yep, he's not gonna do it. Here we go. Hopefully he didn't lose me. Okay. Everything's still on. Okay, friends. By the way, if you'd like to know a little about me, you can go to the About Me video here on this channel, which leads to a little longer video about what I call my Forged in the Fire of Third Dimension in my younger days. But I learned a lot, and I became a life coach. Well, it's transformational coach, which is similar to a life coach, but a little more powerful, I would say. And I learned about healing the body and healed lots of things and learned how to heal, you know, using also that divine spark plus natural healing methods. So if you're interested in any of the stuff I created from those various skills and expertises, you can go to the About Lorelei on Patreon right here on this site. And also on there's a place where you can give a donation if you'd like to. There's also the Buy Me a Coffee here in my description here on this site. And I really thank those of you who have went ahead and done that for me and just show me a little bit of love. That's always much appreciated. Let's see, what else was I going to say? Something about the sweet child of mine. Oh yeah, so this weekend I'm actually going up to see the sweet child of mine, my daughter, who's now not much more, not a child anymore, but she's about, you know, she's in her late 20s, and I'm going to be giving her all of her baby clothes that I saved. Now she's not having a baby yet, but my son is having a baby, so I gave him his baby clothes. And at that time I realized, you know, after all these years and all these various different places I lived in, the attics and the cellars and all, they had that kind of musty smell. So I cleaned them all beautiful, like natural cleaners and disinfectant and all. And I thought, let me give them to their rightful owner here before, you know, they get all trashed and whatever else. So this is the weekend, and I'm excited to give her baby clothes, and you know, just both of us looking at those baby clothes together and reminiscing about our life together and that beautiful, sweet child of mine. All of my children, just they all just, you know, got in my heart so deep, and I just love them so much. So that's what it is. Children are our children, and even other children, you know, that beauty of children. But our own, they just get in there and they just snuggle down tight and forever, right? They're just so beloved to us. Isn't that true? So anyway, all right, that's what's happening this weekend. So it should be fun. All right, beloved ones, I'm going to send you that fifth dimensional energy, the love, the peace, the joy, the bliss, the fun, the play, the ease, and that childlike innocence and beauty and joy in life coming at you now. Namaste. I honor the God in you.